Ну что ж, пора протестить Banishers Ghosts. Да, звучит это отвратительно. Ну, моя речь, не название игры.
Madam, sir, the ship lies at anchor off New Eden. A tender stands at your disposal.
I dreamed of clouds. Great long fluffy bastards. Low over the sea.
I dreamed of the abyss, in the darkest reaches of the deepest ocean.
A good day to you, my love.
And a good day to you too.
Are we in New England?
Welcome to America.
Something's bothering you.
Charles's letter.
What of it?
The ghost must be uncommonly dangerous, or he would banish it himself.
And we shall charge him double.
I'm serious. If the Reverend needs help, this can be no easy business. Red, you best be ready.
I'll be careful, Master Duarte. Your apprentice stands ready to serve. Come on, Antea, we need to go. I need to be.
Rory McWraith, gallant to the last.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
Consider our lovers, Antea and Red, the greatest banishers I ever knew. Life to the living, we say, and death to the dead. It is not so simple. Since the dawn of humanity, the dead have lingered. Dead as alive, we are complex and emotional beings. Many and tangled are the ties that bind. Since the beginning of memory, banishers have fought to sever those ties. Death is but a trifle. It comes to us all. To haunt or be haunted. There lies the true horror. I, Charles Davenport, should know it. The haunting of New Eden scared me to death. I dearly wish I had not begged my friends to come and lift the curse.
New Eden, 7 июня 1695 года.
If this is June, I'd hate to see January. I'd want to freeze my backside off in the summertime. I'd have stayed in Scotland.
London wasn't much better.
Look at it. It's cold as a bishop's arse. And twice as white. I don't mind saying it, I'm very disappointed.
Charles wasn't lying. New Eden is cold as death. You may well be disappointed.
You'd better be at the tavern. With a hot grog. Or two.
Да, попить
Think I'm
грог было
weary
бы
of long,
неплохо.
boring sea voyages to grim faraway lands.
I can't remember the last time we did something else than work.
After this, we should set sail somewhere warm and safe. The dead don't linger.
No such place. But it's not a bad idea.
Так, наверное, стоит как будто бы гамму увеличить. Ну, вот так. Ну, в принципе, кайфово. Удобная кнопка. О, паркур слипендокса. Ладно, похуже. А туда можно?
I think we can get through here.
Sure. Let's go traipsing through the rotten, falling down house.
Looks steady enough.
Поэтому мы вдвоем там временно сюда залезем, а не пойдем по одному.
Watch out!
Вот поэтому по статистике мужики умирают раньше.
Is it just me or are we not welcome here?
Keep going. I'll find a way to meet up with you.
Как паркур на крышу еще.
Overeager apprentices.
Даже по этой штуке как будто бы можно пройти. Не сильно захотеть.
I can break my way through.
Паркур, паркур. Оп. Так. А тут жесткий паркур? Ну, да. В Слипендоксе анимации паркура явно лучше. Опа, черт.
I could beat you in my sleep.
Что там?
All right down there.
Колесико,
Just a
чтобы
sneaky
захватить мышь?
wanderer.
Ой, мышь.
You?
Same. But I
Same.
managed. Are these spectres watching the road?
Maybe. But are they keeping people outside town? Or are they keeping them in?
А что это у нас? Кожа Люси. Да, много кожи не бывает. Господи, какую же чушь я несу.
Oh, more wanderers.
Тогда им пизды что-то. Бабы, что ли?
Behind you!
Чидори. Вот. Нормально вот это?
As easy as falling off a box.
Да, тоже сломаю.
People are dead.
The original settlers, perhaps.
Whoever.
Я тут могу спуститься. Пойти туда. А он куда пошел? Что? А, ладно, не могу я здесь. Наврал немножко.
Petty fiend.
Атаки оружием заполняют шкалу изгнания. Когда шкала изгнания заполнена, нажмите ее, чтобы изгнать цель.
Time to leave for good.
Изгнал цель. Оп. Почему мне в обучении не написали, что уклонение на пробел? Почему я сам это знаю? Мне непонятно. Как все сломаю. Видимо, зря. Что происходит? Well. А зачем это тогда ломать? Тут даже вкусняшек нету.
That augurs badly for the case.
Situation's worse than you thought.
Let's wait to hear what Charles has to say.
What Charles has to say? What Charles has to say?
Empty docks in a growing settlement. Not a good
Не
sign.
сложно так
All
разговаривать.
the town selectmen sitting on their arses.
Isn't that what selectmen do? When we get to town, we may need to split up to cover more ground.
You may count on the most responsible student a Banisher could have.
We'll see if you remember some of your teaching, if you're up for it.
Always.
Always. Boston, Port Jericho, the Harrow's Hamlets. А, блять, ну не поспоришь. Это что, Шрифт Times New Roman? Ну, кстати, красивенько.
The welcoming committee.
А только проблема в том, что у меня жесткий диск, а не SSD. Современные игры нынче не любят HDD.
It'll be good to see Charles and Esther again.
Would you a lecture on the sanctity of marriage?
Это верно.
Esther wouldn't dare. And we don't need a piece of paper to keep us together.
I remember you telling her.
Ну,
Good day, sir.
You'll be
а где ты
Haskell's
день увидела?
Banishers, I
Ночь
take
же.
it.
Antea Duarte. This is Red McRae.
Анте Дуарте.
Cute bachelor.
You
The
bachelor.
governor had me prepare the schoolhouse for your comfort. It has fallen out of use. Will that be all?
Новосада.
Where are the children?
Several died of fever. We could see disaster coming. We thought we'd have to bury them all. We sent the children to safety. We sent them away.
That can't have been easy. It can't be easy now.
No. No, it is not.
No, it is not. Нахер
We're
сложно так
expected at
разговаривать.
the tavern. Where might we find it?
The King's Arm. You can't miss it, for the lamps are lit. The school is now a bunkhouse, and the meeting house cold and dark. But the tavern shines yet.
Well then, let us be thankful for small mercies. Farewell, Mr. Bachelor, and you may wish us luck.
Good luck, then, to the both of you.
Это бал побед. Бабабал, бабабал. Нет, летай где-то на. Mr. Bachelor. Is it tavern?
There's the inn.
Да, это таверна. Теперь я англичанин. О, крысы. Ха-ха-ха. Ух ты. Привет.
Charlie, we're here. Your prayers are answered.
Charlie, we're here!
There is a drink.
Finally. Banishing.
Oh.
Please come in. As it is called, your serving woman may sit while we talk.
I'm the help. She's the boss. You're not Charles.
My name is Antea Duarte. This is my partner, Red McWraith. Good day to you, sirs, madam. Now,
Модом с мушкетом.
where's Charles?
Minister Davenport said help was on its way. I assume.
Keep digging, Fairfax.
Good day. Pennington, captain of the train band.
Captain.
This here is Thickskin Newsmith.
Newsmith.
We're the selectmen.
What's left of us? Why is Charles not here?
We're sorry for your loss. We'll do what we can.
Возможно, для его die.
The Reverend is dead. When? How?
A terrible tragedy. Though our
Наша
faith
вера
sustains
придает нам
us, we
силу.
are
Все
still
мы до
very
сих пор
much
потрясены.
Our shock at
Настолько
Reverend
потрясены гибелью
Davenport's
преподобного
killing is so
Давенпорта,
great
что
that we will
сидим
sit
здесь
here
в
in
тепле
comfort, losing
и
precious
теряем
time.
драгоценное время, как губернатор Ньюидена, я
It is
обязан.
my responsibility.
Взгляните на нас,
Sat here
сидим и ждем
waiting to
той
meet
же
the same
участи.
fate.
Мы уже могли бы
We could have
быть
miles
в
away by
нескольких
now.
милях отсюда.
You lot do what you
Нормальный.
want.
Извините.
I intend living.
Entangled living.
The esteemed select woman can be brusque.
Birth.
Forgive her. And rest assured that her aptitudes far outweigh her manners. Or lack thereof.
Your point still stands, Fairfax. Sitting here, doing nothing, we are as lambs to the slaughter.
The Banishers are here. Surely with their expertise we may yet prevail.
Then I shall leave
Тогда я
you
позволю
with
вам
your
с вашими
expertise
знаниями о
in
призраках и
ghosts
демонах
to find
это
out.
выяснить.
My expertise in blood and battle is of little use. Mistress Duarte, if I can be of service, yous may visit me at home. On the other side of the street, as it were.
As it were. Либерально
Well,
выражаясь.
Shall you leave or shall you stay?
Shall you leave or shall you stay?
For myself, I'll stay.
I'll stay. Блять, я больной.
Company has suffered terribly. But we are worth saving. And now that you are here, save it we shall. Please, accept my sincerest condolences for the loss of your friend. We feel the loss of our minister so very keenly. Charles Davenport was a man of great knowledge and devotion. The pride, indeed, of New Eden. It discommodes me greatly to remember how we found his body in the cemetery. Indeed, it distresses me yet further to tell you that we do not know what so tragically cost him his life.
What do you think happened?
I could guess, to little use. It is evident, however, that Charles's unexpected death is linked to his investigation of the curse. In the minister's absence, I try, in all humility, to protect us all, body and soul, from our ongoing peril. You see, in my youth, I too was something of a demonologist. Rather a good one, if I say so myself.
We're not demonologists, and neither was Charles. Is his widow Esther taking visitors?
The widow Davenport is at home and does not much venture out. Their house overlooks the dock. I offered Charles a home with a view across a pretty meadow, but he refused. He preferred the village life. Speak to her, if she'll see you. But she knows no more than we do about how her husband died.
Why is town so empty?
Of those who did not die, we are the few who stayed. Though our motivations may differ, all who remain have shown extraordinary faith and courage in the face of our adversity.
Those who left, where did they go?
Boston, outlying settlements. Anywhere, everywhere. Although, as you may have heard, the weather has likely closed the roads. Some believe the path through the dark woods offers salvation. I do not. I believe we must stand our ground.
Will they return when the curse is lifted?
I fervently hope so. They have homes here. But we sent the children away some time ago, and many could not live with their absence. If we do not resolve this situation quickly, the community of New Eden shall be broken, perhaps forever.
You're a demonologist, you say?
I am that, like my father was before me. Faith and science are our twin compasses, you see, to a deeper understanding of the secrets of God's green and pleasant land, and those who threaten it.
And what have your compasses told you about the curse?
They have told me that Reverend Davenport was better placed than I to solve our problem. Which is why you're here. We agreed it. I shall stand for the company, I said, as the moral authority, the anchor, and the rock, as Charles and his Banishers lift the curse.
Heroic work all round.
Indeed it is, madam. Indeed it is. But we do it all the same. Because we must. Aye. Because we must.
What can you tell me about the curse?
I can tell you that it has been our misery for many long months now. And I can tell you that it worsens by the increment. First, there was pestilence and disease. Then came the nightmares. Then came madness. In the end came death. And death remains. But in all honesty, I think the weather is the worst part. This never-ending winter hangs heavy on us all. Worse yet, it traps us here.
What do you think caused the curse?
In my humble opinion, I'll point to the obvious. The abyss disgorges its spawn upon New Eden, bent on making God's poor creatures suffer. As to the nature of the demon, that's what we're paying you to find out. Our late friend Charles faced a Herculean task and acquitted himself with honor. You will have to do far better than that, I'm afraid.
Our contract stands.
If you'll have it, yes, our contract stands for Charles.
All right. For Charles. Thank you. We have what we need.
Then I wish you success. By my instruction, a room is prepared for you in the old schoolhouse. I'll be here if you need me.
Окей. Чё приуныл? Вставай. Палаха сейчас дам. Ну, как хочешь.
Damn it, Charles. Those accursed sea storms. If only we'd been here earlier.
No. But as Charles would say, another day, another soul to save.
These people have no idea what they're up against.
О, червонец, пропьем.
Antea, Red. Come in. I've barely slept for fear you would not come. I'm at a loss. Would God even allow me to drag you into these dark times?
Esther, you're not alone now. We're here.
I'm so sorry we didn't get here on time.
А вот можно попробовать и проверить? А? Вот тут в чате какие-то нехорошие слова пишут. Понятно. Ну-ка. А что? Ага. Так. Так. Ну-ка. А. А круточки предлагают за денежки.
I know. Charles kept saying it. Have faith. They will come. If only he had kept his faith himself.
What happened to him?
Poor Charles. Just one more victim of the curse of New Eden. You know how he is. Was. Restless. Impatient. It's not that he gave up on you, his friends, but that he could wait no more. I believe he tried to lift the curse. I too have questions, but I have no answers. Nor do I now have a husband.
How were things, before all this?
Before the curse, it was a busy and exciting time. Charles immersed himself in the community here. He had a hand in everything. The people came to rely on him. I'm sure they look to someone else now, but I can't imagine it's the same.
What can you tell me about the esteemed Governor Haskell?
Fairfax Haskell is well read and educated, but at times his back can be too stiff. He shares Charles's interest in the unknown, but his passion seems less than practical. He's an academic.
Still, good to know our patron has some understanding of our work. We met the captain too, along with the huntress, Thickskin. Do you know them?
I find Thickskin Newsmith's manner a little frightening, but I think she has a good heart. A fine hunter by all accounts. Captain Pennington comes with a reputation for soldiering. He comports himself with a wry dignity, but I suspect that beneath it all, he's just sad. Charles thought so too. There are wounds beneath Saul Pennington's armor, he said, that time and God have not yet healed.
Is there anything we should know about?
Lord, deliver me, for I cannot endure this. I cannot endure it, and Charles does not deserve it.
Anything at all, Esther. Please.
I have felt Charles present about the house. His ghost lingers. He needs help.
If he's here, I promise I will know no rest until he has his.
You can count on us.
We'll start with the house.
Charles's papers are gathered in his office. Take what you need.
Thank you, Esther.
We'll take a look around, if that's all right.
Прямо как в песнях Korn, take a look around.
May I be of any help?
You stay put. We'll find the way.
Дело присутствует. Еще дала Эстер Дэвенпорт и видела призрак своего мужа, она была убита горем. О. Ничего не понимаю. Новая шотландская мелодия в соль мажор. Генри Персел.
Purcell? Could you find nothing better?
These days I lack the heart to play.
Can't believe you brought your pianoforte to New England.
It cost a fortune. But you cannot part a pianist from their beloved keys.
А почему они тогда перевели и написали пёр? Как? Да, написали персел. Она-то произнесла персел. Персел. Мой дорогой Чарльз, как же приятно мне было прочесть твое письмо. Отрадно получить от тебя весточку и знать, что у вас с твоей любимой Эстер дела идут хорошо. Я связалась с нашими братьями в Лондоне, но, увы, в наших архивах не нашлось ничего похожего на события, которые тебе пришлось пережить в Нью-Идене. В любом случае, у поветрий бесконечной зимы может быть множество причин, и сложно определить конкретно. Более точный ответ я дать не в силах. Невозможно сказать, что послужило причиной: колдовство, присутствие Ихора или что-то совершенно иное. Могу лишь предложить тебе продолжить исследование и записывать все свои наблюдения. Представителей нашего братства столы Святого Павла в Новом Свете слишком мало. Любые сведения будут на вес золота. Береги себя, друг мой. Искренне твоя Эленор Копс.
I didn't know Eleanor and Charles were still in touch.
The St. Paul Brotherhood is a tie that binds. Charles was so eager to continue his research here in New Eden. If only we had known what would befall us.
Have you received other visitors?
Most dare not leave their homes. Although Mr. Bachelor came to see me, that was nice of him.
Эстер, прими от нас немного еды и эля. Соболезную твоей утрате. Твои соседи не забыли о тебе. Молодцы. Интервалы печали. Изучение эолийского лада. Генрих Петри. Анализ. Чаконы соль минор. Генри Перселла для струнных инструментов. Девенпорт. Как же тут много всего. 5 января 1685 года. Любимая Эстер, как же я хочу заключить тебя в объятия. Объявление нашей свадьбы стало для меня сладостью, которой невозможно пересытиться. Мы наконец-то будем вместе на долгие-долгие годы, пока в глубокой старости смерть не разлучит нас. Ведь только смерти под силу потушить пламя нашей любви. Но я уверен, что даже она не изменит того, какую нежность я питаю к тебе. Я хочу, чтобы наш брак был безупречен, и сделаю для этого все. Буду писать тебе каждый день до того благословенного мига, когда, избавившись от гнета писем, я смогу говорить тебе о своих чувствах лично. Думаю о тебе с вечной любовью, Чарльз. — 21 февраля 1687 года. Дорогая Эстер, словами не передать, как мне хочется скорее домой. Работать в полном загадок в шотландском Хайленде увлекательно. Ладно. Работать в полном загадок в шотландском Хайленде увлекательно. Тут спора нет. Но я скучаю по домашнему теплу. Однако я знаю, что эти несколько месяцев вдали от тебя пойдут мне на пользу. Этот опыт поможет мне приумножить свои знания, и все ради того, чтобы уберечь тебя от темных миров, окружающих нас. Твоя любовь и вера побуждают меня исследовать эти таинственные глубины и стараться изо всех сил. Я делаю все это ради тебя. Когда я вижу гордость в твоем взгляде, сразу понимаю, какая роль мне уготована на этой земле. Понимаю, что могу стать сильнее. Понимаю, что способен на все, пока ты смотришь на меня с этой искрой во взгляде. Так, как умеешь ты одна. Думаю о тебе с вечной любовью, Чарльз. Так, это я читал или нет? О, 13 августа 1694 года, дорогая Эстер. Когда я был сломлен, ты поддержала меня. Ты ангел, ниспосланный с небес, чтобы помочь в исполнении моего мрачного долга. Ты свет, который направляет меня во тьме незримого. И все же я сожалею, что привел тебя в эти многострадальные земли. Ты прекрасно понимаешь, что с Ньюиденом что-то неладно, и мне жаль, что ты здесь со мной, потому что я боюсь за тебя. Хотелось бы найти в этом краю тихий уголок, где нужно было бы растить наших детей. Но я страшусь проклятия. Думаю, нам пора уходить отсюда. Или же тебе стоит идти одной? А я пока буду защищать наш дом. Подумай над этим. Мне невыносима мысль о том, что тьма может забрать тебя у меня. Вечный воин Чарльз.
How pleasant to see these old familiar things from your house in London. That porcelain saw many a dinner turned lecture with Charles.
I miss him so.
So do we, Esther. Charles is still here and Esther is completely distraught.
She lost him, and now he's back, a ghastly figure. It must be unbearable.
Что-то спиздил. Как возникают кошмары? Помню, как меня учили наставники. Благослови Господь их души. Столкнувшись с неизвестной угрозой, когда общих знаний недостаточно, чтобы понять, что происходит, человек набожный и прозорливый должен обратиться к основам своего искусства, словам, их значению и силе, скрытой в каждом из них. Вопреки легендам, кошмар, nightmare, вовсе не выглядит как кобыла, mare, ночная или любая другая. Мар, слове кошмар, как и во французском cauchemar или немецком nachtmacher, происходит от средненидерландского слова XII века, означавшего призрак или демон. Кошмар не просто демон, проникающий по ночам в спальни, чтобы душить спящих. Это один из самых редких и могущественных духов, чья единственная цель излить свой неумолимый гнев на всех, до кого он сможет дотянуться. Согласно моим исследованиям, еще ни одному оккультисту не удалось изгнать кошмар. Но почему? Неужели кошмар не просто призрак? Боюсь, что так. Помню жуткое стихотворение, которое я прочел в юности в Лондоне, о страшных способностях этого существа, которые якобы позволяют ему проникать в сны своих жертв и воздействовать на их мысли и восприятие, заставляя их переживать свой самый сильный страх. Оно способно искажать расстояние и время, загоняя своих жертв в ловушку мучительных кошмаров, из которой они не могут выбраться. Какая страшная мысль. От всей души молю Господа, чтобы это не оказалось тем, с чем мы столкнулись. Иначе как нам спастись от отчаяния и не обречь себя на гибель? Мне нужно больше сведений, но где же их искать? Чарльз Дэвенпорт. А что это? Серебряная брошь, которую обычно носил Чарльз Дэвенпорт. На ней выгравирован меч с 3 гардами.
Charles always wore this brooch.
His things are untouched.
Классный.
Nothing's moved.
Remember how they used to argue about books we hadn't read? Like we weren't there?
Oh, you actually listened. I'd always let my mind wander.
Моя дорогая сестра, Чарльз мертв. Я совершенно растеряна. Не знаю, какой сейчас день и когда мой дорогой Чарльз погиб. Мой мир разрушен. Все пошло наперекосяк. Я не смогла присутствовать на похоронах. Какой стыд! Как же сильно я подвела своего дорогого мужа. У меня просто не нашлось сил выйти из дома, отправиться туда, где погиб Чарльз, и смотреть, как его хоронят. Да помилует нас Господь, да направит Он наших друзей сюда, пока еще не поздно. Без защиты моего любимого мужа Ньюиден долго не продержится. Мне больше нечего сказать. Я очень любила Чарльза, так что я не могла не рассказать тебе его гибель. С любовью, Эстер.
Esther couldn't attend Charles's burial.
Poor woman. That's terrible for her.
Esther never got to say farewell to Charles.
I could have made him manifest.
Maybe, but there has to be more to it.
Драгоценная шахматная фигура короля в стеклянном шаре.
That's from the set he taught me with. I'd know it anywhere.
Did he keep it to remind him of his favourite?
Or to remind him that he had yet to beat me.
Хорош.
I can still picture him crafting your very first Bane ring.
You sound much more fond of the moment now than you were back then. Bit green for an actual haunting, you said.
You were. Still, you did all right.
Муравейник. Иоганн Нидер. Богословская книга из личной коллекции Чарльза. Оплот веры. Альфонсо де Эспин. Никому по эту сторону океана И лишь немногим за ним известно, что я стал пастором Ньюидена, чтобы проводить исследования в Новом Свете от имени Братства Столы Святого Павла. Или Столы. Наверное, от имени Братства Столы Святого Павла. Я, к сожалению, недостаточно хорошо образован и эрудирован, поэтому, скорее всего, я поэтому и неправильно читал, и не знаю, что означает столы. Возможно, это... Ладно, все. И сколько странного я здесь нашел. Да, в этих краях обитает бесчисленное множество старых призраков, но они никого не тревожат. Хоть никогда я не скажу об этом вслух, подозреваю, что здесь есть и ведьмы. И если я отыщу хоть одну, постараюсь расспросить ее о ее жизни. Записи Чарльза. Оккультная книга из личной коллекции Чарльза. Тот für die Toten. Бальтазар Ганс Френдхофер. Если там было написано на немецком, и кто-то посмотрит это, знающий немецкий, я думаю, меня высмеют. Ну ладно. А что мне здесь, как бы, текстик какой-нибудь накидали? Багал ла ника таратралис. Все. Это все, что я смог. Царапанные стихи из Библии. Иова 7, 13, 15. 13. Когда подумаю, утешит меня постель моя, несет горечь мою ложе моя. 14. Ты страшишь меня снами и видениями пугаешь меня. 15. И душа моя желает прекращения дыхания, лучше смерти, нежели сбережения костей моих. Она является мне во снах.
Charles's notes mention Job, chapter 7, verses 13 to 15.
I'll look for that reference.
Только что
Red,
уронил
you dropped
письмо.
something.
Я первый заметил. Что общего у всех этих сновидений? Что общего у всех этих сновидений? Они предвещают судный день или грядущий кошмар? Видение или предсказание? Может, это чья-то злая воля? На кого они направлены и что пробудило такой гнев? Мне нужно понять, как они проникают в наши умы. Сон больше не приносит отдыха, так нам не выжить.
These notes are erratic ramblings. Charles was worried about the curse plaguing the settlers' dreams.
How malicious is this curse, tormenting people in their beds?
Charles's ghost might give us answers. We should investigate the cemetery where he was found. Remember when he started to wear these to look wiser and older?
He was hiding his hair loss.
Так, сейчас сделаем небольшую паузу. Надо отскочить. Пора продолжить. Так. На присутствие. Эстер Давинпорт не смогла проститься со своим мужем, и это гнетет ее. Сейчас будем заниматься раз.
Esther, I'm sorry to trouble you once more.
How may I help?
With all that's happened, how are you bearing up?
This all feels so unreal. Just one more nightmare from which I cannot wake.
It seems so now, but that will change. I promise.
Was there something I should have done differently? Did I fail him? Did I fail Charles?
None of this is your fault.
I do not want to believe he is gone. He cannot be gone. I do not permit him to be gone.
You're in pain, and that might have brought him back. Maybe he lingers because you suffer.
We'll do what we can to ease your pain. And we'll do what we can for Charles.
Has the curse brought with it nightmares?
Yes. I've had nightmares. I suspect we all have. Charles warned that something was stalking our dreams. That it had a use for us. That we needed to fight it with all God's might. But now Charles is gone, and my nightmares have changed. In my sleep, I see my husband falling, screaming into the abyss. All hear him. None respond. He plummets on into the bottomless pit. Poor Charles.
We must make our way to the cemetery.
Please be careful, dear Antea.
This is Charles's. Esther, you know we can help you sort through things around the house.
I don't know that I'm ready for that. But I'll keep it in mind. What will you do for my Charles?
If he's present, we'll find him. Then we'll ask him what he wants us to do.
Must I see him too?
First, let's find out what happened. After that, we'll see.
Best get started. Time may be against us.
You be all right?
I doubt it, but I'll do my work all the same. We came here to help Charles, and help Charles we shall. Ask around. See what people will tell you. I'll go to the cemetery and do the same. Be careful.
Aye. You too.
Ж. Что? На русскую «Ж» у меня ничего не... Что? Что? Направо и там лещенко. Да. Можно с вами поговорить?
I must take a moment by myself.
Ну,
Excuse me.
извините, пожалуйста. А ты что?
Get out of my way.
Слышишь, что именно?
Be warned. I need but cry out, and help shall come in an instant.
Calm you, sir. Antea Duarte, Minister Davenport's banisher.
Oh, of course. I'm so sorry. Poor Reverend Davenport. His death has shaken us all. Welcome to New Eden. I'm afraid you find us at our worst.
We're Banishers. There's nowhere else we'd rather be. And you are?
I, madam, am Squire Sincere Paris, travelling merchant, stuck in this cursed place and eager to be somewhere else.
Tell me about the curse, if you will.
Well, I'll tell you this. Those who dare defy the curse are brave indeed, and, I fear, foolish.
Banishing is a job, sir. And to do it, I need detail. If you please.
A banisher must have charms. Trinkets, I mean, of protection. If you have a surplus, I'd happily relieve you of your burden.
What I need right now is information about the curse. What have you seen that might help me with my work?
I've seen famine, madness, the shadow of early death, weather, too. So much weather. I mean, I've seen it all before, but never all at once. Here, it's everything, everywhere, and all at the same time. Folks stay indoors, waiting to be told what to do. Waiting to die, really. Ghosts in the making, all of them.
The nightmares. Do you get them too?
Of course I do. Not everyone will admit it, but we all have bad dreams.
Of what do you dream?
I dream someone watches me sleep. I sometimes fancy she's present when I'm awake. She never speaks, nor moves. She seems to wish me no harm. She just stands there, watching me, waiting, taking my measure.
Does she manifest at a particular hour?
If she does, I have no way of knowing it, unable as we are in this interminable grey to tell day from night. Well, there you are. Information on the curse, as per your request. I won't even charge you for it.
You're leaving town?
As soon as possible. Did you arrive by sea? A ship lies at anchor in the bay. Perhaps a captain would take me and my wares to safety.
The crew refused to dock, and I suspect they'll leave on the next available tide. We rowed ourselves ashore.
Might I ask where you abandoned this rowboat of yours?
Along the coast, by a path remarkable for its angry specters and bloody corpses. If you wish to make the sailing, I hope your wares can swim.
А что у тебя в
Care to
товарчиках
trade?
есть?
Most of
Ну
my
что,
goods are
сыграем в
already
блин?
packed, but I never refuse a deal.
Так, у меня в кошеле 10 монеток. Пневма кожаная, мех, лен и шерсть. Зачем? Не знаю. Что нужно для крафта? Возможно, нужно.
I bid you good day, Squire Paris, and thank you for your time.
A pleasure, Mistress Duarte. Do be careful.
Понял. Заманили, блядь. Ой, там что-то. Что это?
A wisp, so close to town.
Кладбище закрыто по приказу губернатора. Ты что, в порядке, блядь?
Where are you leading me?
Ну,
More of you? I could beat you in my sleep. No one is
с
safe here.
парированием я плохо обращаюсь.
Most of these people died fighting. Someone didn't want them here.
Цветочек. Грибочек. Вот это руда. Когда голыми руками заберешь. Ну конечно. Ты прыгать не будешь, понял. Мечтая предмет, отмеченный пригородом. Рядом с векой ваших нацистских колец появится ранний ореол.
I've seen more graves here than I've met settlers. Many dead in more recent years.
Вот трудовик.
Why didn't you wait for us, old friend? I swear I'll make it up to you.
Это золотарник какой-нибудь. Морской вербейник. Я буду знать, что это вербейник. А, по льду ходить нельзя, понял. Зимолюбка. Ну, мне понять, как этим пользоваться. А, привет.
A memory lingers here. I might be able to reveal it. What I picked up earlier should suffice. In each stain hides a story.
In the name of the Lord, I command you. Be gone from this place!
You do not command me, clergyman.
Who are you, ghost? Unveil yourself!
Well, since you ask so politely...
Who are you?
I am everything you've ever feared.
Be gone! You have no shell, no ties.
No purpose?
No, but neither do you.
Ну ты мразь, конечно.
Damn it. That thing he faced. What was it?
Библия Чарльза, которая лежала в грязи на кладбище, открыта на книге Иова, глава 7 и 13-15. Привязь, наполненная сущностью призрака Чарльза. После того, как Антея проведет слушание, связь призрака с миром живых будет навсегда разорвана.
The tie that binds his ghost. With it, I can make him manifest. Back to his grave, then.
Когда Чарльз Дэвенпорт столкнулся с ужасной сущностью, которая грозила невидимым, его сердце не выдержало. А я забыл, что сделать надо. Кажется, призрака появится. По-моему, уже слушание надо делать. Или все-таки призыв? Наверное.
Now is a good time for we old friends to talk. We've come too far, Red and I, not to see you one last time. Your pupil has become the master. If we fight, I'll beat you. Come on, Charles. Join me now. I know you're here. I know you're here. You know me, Ghost. I only wish to talk. Esther worries.
Until here, at last. Oh, poor Esther. I'm so sorry, my friend. So sorry for us all.
What happened? What's going on here?
Sad to say, dear friend, I made a mistake, and it cost me my life. Is Red with you? There is no time to waste.
Why did you not wait for our help?
The threat was rising, despair growing. The were so many dead, Ante. So much sickened flesh. So many afflicted souls. There was no more time.
Do you know how this curse began?
What prompted it, I do not know. Nor do I know when. Many months ago, certainly. But I do know this. This nightmare chose New Eden for a reason.
So, a ghost.
This one is different. Implacable. Very clever. Many magnitudes more ferocious than a spectre, and just as relentless.
Before you died, you investigated the curse. What did you learn?
That our enemy is deceptive and merciless. That we should not underestimate its power.
We?
I am dead, dearest Antea. But I am a banisher yet. I may still teach you.
If I allow you, which I do not.
Antea, do not repeat my mistakes. If a nightmare curses New Eden, you need all the help you can get. Its presence felt strongest in the meeting house. Perhaps the light of God there forced it to fight its ground. I had the building closed. The worst of the malevolence is contained, but it won't stay locked up for long.
I thought nightmares were a myth.
A nightmare is the rarest of ghosts. A powerful, insidious spirit, birthed by tragedy most dreadful.
How do I banish it?
There is meager wisdom in the texts. What little there is says it cannot be banished at all.
If it's a ghost, I can't banish it. You took notes, I suppose? Where might I find them?
They vanished. In the days before my death. Perhaps I mislaid them. Which is not like me. If you find them, read them carefully. Perhaps I missed something. Something important.
We'll banish it, Red and I. Our good friend's death shall not go unpunished.
You won't. This nightmare is too angry to be persuaded. And too powerful to be destroyed.
Your death pains us greatly. Your return pains me too.
I know. For my part, I'm glad to have seen you one last time. To have had the chance to warn you.
How did this nightmare kill you?
I believed that I could come to the cemetery and make it manifest. To my initial delight, it worked. I now suspect it came by choice. It seemed amused. As if it were a pleasant game to weigh my measure as a man.
How does its malevolence manifest?
It poisons minds and sickens bodies. It draws specters to it and sours the weather. It delivers nightmares to one's sleep. For a time, screams tore through the night as folk awoke in terror. When it appeared to me, I did not see its true face. But I heard a woman. She was love. I felt her gaze. My heart froze. I died. The spirit is vengeance pure. The ghost of one who was terribly wronged.
I've heard your warning. You can go.
No, I must remain. Esther needs my protection. My flock needs me too.
You know how this works. You know I won't allow that.
I am still myself, Antea. With time, I'll grow stronger. I can help you.
The longer you haunt Esther, the hungrier you'll be. You know this.
This is different. I'm the Reverend Charles Davenport, your friend and mentor. You know me. You know I am a good man.
I knew you. You were a good man. Now you are a ghost. and I cannot let that stand. But I swear it, the nightmare will end, and Red and I shall do the ending. Charles Davenport was a good man and a fine mentor.
And you a fine student, though you took a hard line. I never could unpick that from your character. Has life tempered you since?
Life has tempered my steel. Death and the manner of it has made you the very thing you once opposed. Goodbye, Charles. Peace on your soul. Remembrance on your soul.
Wait.
Wait for what? We're banishers. Death to the dead.
Let Esther choose for herself.
Oh, Lord, please don't ask me to do that.
Esther, my good wife, and the very best. I miss you so.
Oh, dear Lord, Charles, why are you here? Why have you come back? You must leave, please.
I must stay. I must protect you. The thing in the meeting house feeds on our torment. I should have known better. I know better now.
Antea, give Charlie the ascent he deserves.
Charles Davenport, you have no reason to stay. Go. Let Esther grieve in peace.
Save her, my friends. And save yourselves. Save them all.
I'll walk Esther home.
I'll do it. The women can talk.
Then all the way to the schoolhouse and make the bed. Charles is at rest now. Antea, she gave him the care he needed.
My Charles, where do you think he is now?
He's... I don't know.
I miss the warmth of his hands, his calm presence in our house. If I close my eyes, I can picture him. He's in a place where sunlight chases the snow away. It is warm and there is fresh milk. The sheets are cleaned and pressed and folded. Nothing can ever be the matter.
You're right. He's at peace, and you deserve to rest. I'm sorry. I'll miss him dearly. Tomorrow, we'll continue investigating the curse. Good night, Esther.
I am glad you are here. Both of you. We need you. Good night, my dear.
Что там? Садик. Рыдюсечка. Рыдунчик.
Good day to you, madam. Antea Duarte is my name. May I ask yours?
Duarte? Duarte, you came with the Banisher, did you not?
I am the Banisher.
Right. So you're the face of hope, are you? You're what my tithes are buying. Let me have a look at you. Oh, right. Well, I hope I'm wrong. Bathsheba Ingersoll, or I was last time I looked.
It may seem like an odd question, but may I ask if the curse has brought you bad dreams?
Every time I close my eyes, I'm in this door. Coins fall from the ceiling. Only a few at first. When they hit the floor, they break. Like rotten teeth. Or finger bones, perhaps. The trickle becomes rain. A cascade smashing down to flood the store. I try to flee, but the flood rises too fast. I drown in shards of broken bone. There. Aren't you glad you asked?
What can you tell me about the town meeting house?
The minister closed it down. Said it was dangerous. Imagine. Worship is dangerous now.
Do you remember when and why?
The when is difficult to say. I admit I've lost track of time with the dullness of the days.
Tell me about your store.
Why? Would you like to buy some china? Some porcelana? A linen dress? That's about all we have left. You'll be shocked to learn that there is little demand for the finer things in life, and we have next to no supply of the staples. I should have gone when I had the chance. I suppose beneath it all, I'm an optimist. And that makes me a fool.
What can you tell me about the curse?
Did Haskell not lay it out? We freeze, and at the same time, we rot. Minister Davenport said he'd summoned the best banisher there is. Can you lift the curse?
In my experience, most curses are actually hauntings. And while ghosts are treacherous, they're not invincible.
Well, I'd like to tell you I find that a comfort, but I'm afraid I would be lying.
A very good day to you, madam.
Да какого
You're
дня?
optimistic
Ночью
too, then.
вроде.
Aren't we the fools?
Да, дура. Ты что шараешься? Что мне сказать, если я
Yes.
пришел?
What can you tell me about the curse?
New Eden is scrutinized by God. Better days lie ahead if his servants remain humble and true.
Do I detect a note of disapproval, Mr. Bachelor? I was hoping for a warmer welcome.
Oh, I don't doubt your honesty, nor your will to fight the devil. But we have prayed for salvation. And, madam, without wishing to offend, you are no angel.
Ну,
Farewell,
Ну,
Mr.
сраку тогда.
Bachelor, and you may wish us luck.
I shall not wish you luck. I shall wish you salvation.
Изгнатели не духовные наставники, не инквизиторы. Мы наемные охотники на призраков, искусные мастера, которые усердно учатся защищать живых при помощи ритуалов и знания о призраках и тенях. Мы не секта, у нас нет иерархии установленных догматов. Изгнатель становится изгнателем по самой простой причине. Он или она хочет защищать живых от мертвых. Мы знаем свое дело и легко приспосабливаемся. Нас мало, мы бродяги. Как и все наши предшественники, мы странствуем в поисках тех, кому причиняют страдания мертвые, и закрываем дела о присутствии. Применяя умения, отточенные поколениями наставников и учеников, освобождаем или изгоняем призраков, иногда выносим приговор живым. В отличие от жалких колдунов, мы не тратим время на создание зачарованных мушкетов и не покрываем ствол, приклад и ложе ружья рунами и прочими символами для охоты на теней или чего-либо еще. Кто хочет зависеть от единственного оружия? Вместо этого мы используем изгнательский порох, созданный по рецепту, переходящему из поколения в поколение, благодаря которому по сверхъестественным целям можно стрелять из любого ружья, какие бы боеприпасы ему не требовались. Это действенно, удобно, практично. Знания алхимии и ботаники позволяют нам применять минералы и растения, чьи свойства облегчают нашу работу. Мы не тратим время на библиотеки и школы. Мы не рисуем, не вырезаем и не гравируем сложные круги силы, потому что чем больше внимания уделяешь деталям, тем больше проходит времени, тем выше риск подвергнуть себя и окружающих излишней опасности. Вместо этого умный изгнатель носит с собой деревянные или металлические штампы, которые позволяют отметить дверь, стену или камень нужным символом. Также мы носим кольца, на которых изображены эти символы, чтобы всегда иметь наготове мощные руны. Это действенно, удобно, практично. Так мы добиваемся своего, так мы сражаемся, так мы отправляем мертвых туда, где им надлежит быть. Отрывок из «Смерти мертвецам» Бальтазара Ганса Френхофера.
We did the right thing. Charles was our friend.
I love you, Red McWraith.
But
But when it comes to ghosts, your heart makes you reckless. It's dangerous.
Were you really about to banish Charles?
Charles would have done the same for your ghost or mine.
I hope he'd have at least hesitated. Charles was a good man, full of love.
Banishing his ghost wouldn't have been easy, but it would have been right. Ghosts only bring misery, Red. Make no mistake, they steal life's essence from the living.
Aye. They don't always do it out of malice. Give them that.
The dead have no business with the living.
Letting go is hard, even for the dead. Time's buying fast.
And we are paid to cut the knot.
Would you banish me, if it came to it?
You'll not escape me so easy. You I would bring back from the dead.
That's not funny.
I'd fill you with fresh essence. I'd give you so much essence you'd return bloated with life.
Steal essence from the living to feed my ghost. You wouldn't, eh?
You're a scruffy-headed lout, Red McWraith, and I will never let you go. Over my dead body, mister.
Thought I was meant to be the soft-hearted one.
You are.
Do you think Charles was right? This thing in the meeting house could be what did he call it? A nightmare?
I really hope not. Such entities are legendary ghosts, even for Banishers. We'll see tomorrow. Now, to sleep. This was a dreadful day.
Poor Charles.
Poor Esther.
Aye, poor Esther. And Tia, she took her firebane. She says I'm the reckless one. Where are you? You're hardly in the meeting house, are you?
Вот пошло.
Who's there? Antea? Why would you go up there alone? Open. Antea? Don't suppose you spectres have seen Antea, have you?
Мгм.
You're the boss and all, but you could have included me.
Three blind mice. Three blind mice. See how they run. See how they.
Antea?
Blind. All blind. Oh, Red, can't you see? We never stood a chance.
Antea? You hurt? Where are you? I'm here, my love. What happened?
I'm here, my love. How mundane.
Show yourself!
God came to the man in a dream and said, Behold, thou art dead. But the man had done nothing wrong and said,
Lord, wilt thou also slay the righteous?
What?
Will you slay the righteous?
Be not alarmed. I bring you aid.
There is no aid. There is only dereliction.
Where's Antea? What have you done with her? How's Pose? Lady, if you hurt her...
You cling to love, a fool to the last. There is no love. There is only defilement.
I believe you failed. We are not your enemy.
I believe you failed. Again!
We only wish to speak with you.
продолжать. А.
Where's Anthea? If you've laid a finger on her...
You what? Come to her aid? There is no aid. There is only... retribution.
Give him back.
How touching. You come to claim your man. You think you love him. You do not. There, in the dark of your manor, there is no love. Only betrayal. I offer you a trade. He stays and you leave with your life.
I'll bargain with no ghost.
You have a brain, yet you think with your idiot heart. You're weak. Will you come to her aid now, when all is lost? If you do, I'll be waiting.
Жесть.
The icy ocean made a diamond from his grief, then buried it in his heart. The weight of his failure dragged him down. Outside time, drowning in the gloom, he spoke her name. Take me instead, he screamed, soundless, to the cold and silent waters. Out beyond the black veil of death, something heard his cries and reached for him.
Let her go. Take me instead. Let her go!